On the 24th of April 2020, a young 17-year-old girl by the name of Sally Maaz died here at the Mayo University Hospital. We heard the tragic details of her death from her family, from her father and her mother on the 30th of April. And we were so affected after hearing of the tragic details of what had happened that we felt we had no option on the night of the 30th of April but to go straight to the Garda Síochána and report what we had heard here in Castlebar. We did that, and on the 1st of May we had an appointment with Garda Michael Doherty, a sergeant, and Garda Declan Sweeney, and we spoke with them for over an hour, and we expressed our deep concerns. They listened intently to us, and we asked that a criminal investigation would take place here around the situation around Sally's death. We know that on that night, after we left, Garda Michael Doherty did come to the hospital and make inquiries, but we have never heard of any official investigation being carried out into what had happened here.
And we're here because last March, at the beginning of this so-called pandemic, every member of staff inside this building was gagged by the hospital management. Now, the manager here at Mayo University Hospital, Catherine Donohoe, sent a letter to all members of staff. Now, this is Catherine Donohoe to all staff. You are not permitted to discuss any hospital business outside of the hospital. If there is any breach on this, it will be addressed via disciplinary procedures. It is not acceptable to have any issues relating to the hospital to be discussed by text or any other form of social media. And Catherine Donohoe ends this letter to all staff with a threat. I will be following up on any situations where I am aware this has happened.
This letter was given by two senior staff members to Councillor Christy Hyland in Westport, who passed it on to Councillor Michael Kilcoyne here in Castlebar. Now, Michael Kilcoyne sits with three other councillors on the HSE Forum West, and they are Blackie Gavin, Martin McLoughlin and John O'Hara.
The purpose of HSE Forum West is to provide a forum where county councillors can sit and ask questions of the hospital management. It's there so the HSE can be accountable to the people, and it's there so that issues that arise can be addressed. And I suppose fundamentally that people who go through these doors, elderly people, vulnerable people, sick people, can feel safe. They can feel that they are protected.
We are concerned that questions around the gagging of all staff here at Mayo University Hospital have never been put to Tony Canavan, Chief Executive Officer at CELTA, at this HSE Forum West. That is a matter of great concern to us, because this is the question of all questions. Why were the staff gagged back in March? Are the staff still gagged here? We have no reason to believe that they're not. And why have the councillors who sit on that forum not asked these questions? Now, we've met with Michael Kilcoyne this week, and we have no reason to believe in the world that these questions were asked. We have been moralising for the past few weeks on the tragic details that have been revealed regarding the mother and baby homes, where 9,000 infants went to their deaths, and where mothers were treated in an inhumane and un-Christian fashion. We're very good at moralising. We're very good at saying never again. There was a conspiracy of silence between the church, the state bodies, the government, the councillors. They were all there. County councils, they're now apologising. They knew what was happening. in those mother and baby homes. They knew all about it, but they chose to keep silence. They did nothing, and many went to their deaths. Many people have died here at Mayo University Hospital since March last year. I don't understand why the councillors are not asking Tony Canavan, Chief Executive Officer of CELTA, why a directive was given by Catherine Donohoe for the staff to keep silence in March, at the beginning of this so-called pandemic. We need answers. We need answers. We need to know, are the staff behind these doors still gagged? This is our hospital. We need answers. The public deserve answers. And we are asking the councillors to come now to do their duty. They have been put into those serious positions by people who have voted for them. And it is their duty to ask the questions, to ask the all-important questions, the questions which are a matter of life and death. What is going on behind the doors in this hospital? We need to know.